The SGC Foundation is grounded on the principles that you don't need a title to be a leader and you can't have too much fun helping children. As such, the foundation provides fun and recreationally related activities that benefit children. The foundation's focus is to bring individuals and organizations together into a partnership where all are treated as equals, with the end result of making today and tomorrow a better place for children of all ages. Most importantly, it's all for the kids. And remember, if it ain't fun, we ain't doing it. To donate to the SGC Foundation, please go to www.sgc-foundation.org. Thank you for your support.
Welcome to It's All for the Kids. I'm Stevie G, and today we've got Mick Foster coming in from iMPACT Paddle that got talked. I don't know if he got talked in, fell into it, but is now the guru that's made the custom pickleball paddles for the foundation. How you doing this morning, Mick?
I'm doing great, Stevie. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just so happy that we found each other. You know, things have been going fast tracking. I think we've been only on this for what, 2 weeks now, maybe 3 max?
Yeah, 2 weeks, and we're ready to hit the factory floor and get these paddles made in the next few weeks.
I'll tell you what, everybody I've shown the mock-ups can't wait to get their paddle. You know,
Right.
It's just, and I'm glad that I found you because, you know, we were originally starting with fiberglass. Then talking to you, we're able to do the carbon, which is the next step up for everybody. So it brings in a whole new realm of people that would be willing to buy a paddle and need a paddle that wants that added quality. So I'm super pumped about, you know, our working together and our partnership.
Yeah, I'm really excited that we're able to put together a paddle for a good cause that'll actually be fun to play with. That it's not just a promo paddle. It's not even a beginner entry level paddle. It's a nice quality T700 carbon fiber paddle that will also improve everyone's gameplay.
Well, they're going to tell you, okay, when you see people, they're going to say Stevie needs a lot of help to improve his game. Okay, so I don't know if the paddle's going to be able to do all that.
Oh, it's a game changer. You're going to be shocked. You're going to be on a whole new level.
Well, I can't wait. Like I said, it's really cool that we got together. We got them all being made in time. Like I said, it only took us a couple weeks. Got the promo, you know, mock-ups and into production and have them in time for our Nashville event in September.
Yep, they'll be ready to go. I expect they'll be made and shipped in the next roughly 3 weeks or so. So we should be good to go for that Nashville event.
You know, and then I've already started taking orders, okay? Because, you know, I don't wait for anything. I just start moving forward. And if you want one, you better order now because they could be gone. And then we got to put in a second order. So I think everybody's going to love them. I mean, the black with the red on it, you know, and John, you know, the studio is going to put them up, you know, during the show. We'll put them up after he uploads the show so everybody will see what the mock-up looks like and everything.
Oh,
and
great.
they can go to the website and purchase them, use Venmo, Zelle, you know, or use their credit card. You know, we're open to taking money any way that they've got it electronically to be able to send money. We can take the money.
Perfect. Yeah, it's going to have the Dreamcatcher logo on one side and the Fun Bunch logo on the other, with our infamous Stevie G quote. So I think it'll be a popular item. It's also going to come with that neoprene cover as well, which is nice. It'll protect it in the car, in your gym bag, and keep it from getting too beat up.
See, that was an added, you know, feature that I didn't even think of until you said, hey, you know, when I looked at your stuff on Instagram and it showed the paddle and it showed the cover and everything. And I love how you say, you know, market your brand, put your brand out there. I immediately said, wow, this is where we got to go, because I love the cover because, like you say, it protects it when you're throwing it in the car or what have you, that you got that cover. And then the cover also has, you know, the Dreamcatcher logo, the infamous Stevie G quote, with the website that they can go to the website and see whatever's coming about. So it is really, really cool.
Stevie, can you talk to me a little bit about how you're incorporating pickleball into your upcoming events? I know it's sort of a newer ad for what you guys have been doing.
Oh yeah, well, it started out years ago. We started doing golf tournaments around. If you could go out and party all night and play golf the next day, it was perfect. Okay,
Sure.
all right. So then people that played tennis said, "Hey, you need to do something around tennis," and I'm like, "I ain't doing tennis. I ain't.
It's too much work.
I ain't. It's too much work. I ain't
Way
doing
too much.
fishing tournaments. I ain't doing tennis." So earlier this year in January, we happened to be down at the PGA Merchandise Show, and they had a pickleball court set up inside the PGA's merchandise show, besides golf. And we got to thinking, like, hey, you know what? Everybody's into this. I mean, even my nephew at 25 said, Steve, we've been doing this in gym class. And I'm like, what? Where have I been the past 20 years? Have I been like under a rock sleeping?
Yeah.
So we turned around and said, hey, let's do this. So we did our first one in Phoenix and, in May, got our feet wet into it and learned, what we got to do to make it, incorporate it, build it up a little bit. Because there are those people that will play pickleball that don't play golf and vice
Oh,
versa.
sure.
So we said, okay, let's do this. So we set up pickleball and called it a pickleball mixer so that anybody that's a beginner doesn't feel intimidated if you call it a tournament, right? Because we still get that. We're calling it a scramble tournament. People go, I don't play
Sure.
enough to play in the tournament, the golf tournament. And I'm like, hey, look, it's a 4-person scramble. If you play once a year, it's okay because all you gotta do is putt and drink cocktails. If you can drink cocktails and drive a golf cart, you're good to go.
Yeah.
So we took that same additive, thinking towards the pickleball and called a pickleball mixer to where people can go play. You don't have to have a certain level. Everybody's going to be able to play round robin, different ways, have a little maybe clinic of, the rules and how to play. And then from there afterwards, we'll have some food and, do some raffles and, you know, pull out some prizes.
For sure. Stevie, one of the best things about pickleball is that even if you've never picked up a paddle, with a few minutes of practice, you can be playing well enough to have fun. And, that's a little different than golf. It's hard to pick up a club for that first time and play anything that really looks like golf. And so pickleball kind of has that sort of added bonus that really anyone, any age, everyone can play together, and you don't have to have a lot of experience. There are all different levels to pickleball, of course, but you can enjoy the game right away with just a couple minutes of trying it out, which should make it very easy for people to want to sign up and join the mixer.
Oh, absolutely. Because I'm 68 and I got news for you. In May was the first time I ever picked up or held a pickleball paddle. Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
And of course you learn to hit, everybody attempted to play tennis at one time,
Yeah.
Like 30, 40 years ago. But, so you learn to hit the ball a little bit, hits the net, goes over, whatever. But you learn a little bit about hitting it. And it's not that hard to pick up. It all depends in your head how much better you want to get and how much
Sure.
practice you want to get. And, there's so many things out there now. Ever since that I went out there looking at pickleball and said, we're going to do this, I'm getting indoctrinated with all kinds of pickleball ads of, the dink board, what the heck's a
Yeah.
dink board, where you stand in front of it and just hit the ball into that board and it bounces back to you, but you don't want to hit it too hard because it come back and hit you in the head,
Yep.
or you can buy portable nets and put in your driveway and have somebody on the other side and you can just sit there and hit lobs back and forth to people. There's
Yep.
all kinds of things you can do. And, I found out that the outdoor pickleball is different than the indoor pickleball because of the number of the holes in the ball, all that stuff, so you can get as in depth as you want. Okay. When you go to pick it up and, it's gone so far that ESPN has got a channel designated to it. You
Oh
got
yeah, there's a major league version now.
yeah, and you've got colleges that are using it as scholarships where
Yep.
you got pickleball teams of this university going against the other, like Arizona University, I use as an example. I'm like, holy cow, man, this is like gone from no knowledge of it at all and just holding the paddle in my hand to where now I don't say I know it all, but I sure know a lot more now than I did like 2 months ago.
Yeah. We also heard recently that Vegas is about to pick it up, so you're about to be able to bet on pickleball.
No way, really?
Yeah, that's going to be the next big step. They have a few details to work out as far as rule consistency and how they're managing the game, but it's getting close.
Oh, wow.
So
I thought maybe
that's gonna take it to a whole new level. And then of course they're eventually trying to get it in the Olympics. I think I saw about maybe 12 years out on that, but it's all kind of moving in that direction. It went from a backyard sport to the major leagues pretty quick. But I mean, you're absolutely right. It really is great. I mean, we have a net in our driveway. I have a 12, 7, and 6-year-old, all daughters, and we can all go out there and play together. The 6-year-old, the 7, and the 12-year-old. And there's not a lot of sports that we can all four play together. And so it's a lot of fun that way.
Oh, I totally understand that. Like I said, I'm pumped about it. When we did the one in May in Phoenix, I was excited about it. But to
Hmm.
be honest with you, I'm really excited about Nashville coming together. That we've got paddles with our logo on it for people, and when they register for it, included in their registration is a paddle. So
Nice.
it's a way to increase the brand, right? The
Hmm.
foundation brand, what the foundation does to help kids, that it's all about charity and fun first, and then children always. That it's a way that we can, help get different ways of raising donations to help kids. Like, your wife works at Columbus Children's,
Hmm.
and a lot of people don't understand that hospitals, with the HIPAA laws, that they're not allowed to do a lot of things that you don't understand, right? Like if a family is going to stay in the Ronald McDonald House, that the hospital can't pay for transportation out of their own funds that they raise by doing surgeries or what have you to pay for that family to get to the hospital to see their kids. They need third party raising donations like we do, a lot of others do, and everything, so that they can use those funds to help the families commute on, taxis or Uber and Lyft nowadays, or even, God forbid, that they got to take their child off of life support and pay for the funeral. The hospital,
Hmm.
the only way the hospital can do that is through third parties like us that donate the money and say, okay, here's the money that you can use for whatever purpose you want, except for paying admin fees, you know.
Smart.
So, and that's how we got involved when we did Phoenix the first time in 2008. A family of a 25-year-old, man, husband, and a 23-year-old, wife. Their son was like 5 years old, and they had to turn around and take him off life support at Children's. And
Hmm.
the folks at Wright Toyota knew that I had the connection with Children's and asked, "Hey, what can we do, and how can you, assist us in helping this family?" So, there's a lot of those stories that people don't understand. And Gary Womack that will be down there to videotape the pickleball. So we're going to have videotaping of everybody acting fools and playing pickleball and going to the pool, and then also the golf tournament. We helped his son, and he said, "You people don't realize what you do for the families. The families themselves. Not only are you helping the kids in the hospital, but the families themselves. Of having to determine whether they go see their kids or they got to work or what have you. So it's it's really kind of cool picking up pickleball. Of doing something totally. It's totally different for me because I've been a golf guy since I was 12 years old. Okay. And now to
Hmm.
pick up pickleball at this age and being able to take it and find a whole new niche, a whole new group of people that can participate because they want to participate to help, but they didn't know how. Now they
Yeah.
can come play pickleball and help the kids.
No, I think it's great. I mean, golf. I play a lot of golf. I try and play a couple times a week, and it's. I mean, it's always challenging. Obviously, that's the fun of it. But it's fairly uncommon, I think, for adults just to jump in and play golf. And I think it's awesome that you're adding something for the spouses of the golfers that maybe don't want to go out on the course. It opens up a whole new element to the fundraiser,
Yeah,
and
and when
I think it's great.
you asked how we incorporated it, well, the day we used to always do and still do like a tournament pre-tournament, reception, right? And party. So
Hmm.
basically what we're doing is we're doing the pickleball first, and then the all the food and adult beverages and all the craziness after pickleball is actually part of the pre-tournament reception, and determine which NFL guys or celebrities your team is going to have on your team to play, and you get to
Nice.
pick. So the pickleball is like leading into the tournament, so they both kind of like dovetail in between each other and support each other.
That's great. And it's okay to have some of those adult beverages before you play pickleball. It
Oh, and
helps.
hey, I want you to know we got. I don't know if you know, but there's a thing called Bloody Marys.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to tell you there's a Stevie G Bloody Mary. Okay.
And you told me that's the fireball, right?
Yeah, you put a little fireball. You take the regular Bloody Mary and put a little fireball in there for that cinnamon. Yeah.
You told me about that last week. I haven't had a Bloody Mary since then, but I'm gonna give it a try because I like Fireball and I like Bloody Mary, so why not try it out?
Well, I'll admit this. There's probably 10 of those mini fireballs bottles in my golf bag. Okay.
Oh, of course. Yeah, we call those greenies. Every time you hit you hit it green, you got to have one.
That works for me. I like that idea because and I'm learning about the pickleball, how I can incorporate some of the stuff that we do for the golf tournament.
Sure.
Like for the golf tournament, I know the different banners and stuff, and I know how you can do that with pickleball, right? Because and nobody's ever told me, Mick, where the word kitchen came from, okay? But where you got that whole area, the kitchen that you're not supposed to go into, and the ball can hit in there, and then you got to wait for it to come out, bounce out of it and everything.
Yep.
So I know that's where we can put the IMPACTpaddle.com logo at the court in Nashville. So your logo is going to be right there. So everybody's not only are they going to know where their paddle came from, but when we videotape everything, your logo will be right there, center stage of the pickleball mixer.
Oh, that's fantastic, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, in the golf tournament, we've got where we do pudding shots, and everybody expects for Stevie G's tournament to do the pudding shots, and we've done them with cookies and cream, and now we do the chocolate because we take the Screwball peanut butter flavored whiskey.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Okay, and we put that in, and we mix pudding shots, so now you got a Reese's peanut butter cup with a kick.
Oh, nice. That's fun. That's
so we make those up and get those out on a par 3, and everybody can partake in those as well.
Oh, that's a lot of fun. I love it. I love it. The what's the date of the Nashville event? Remind me.
It's September 25th is the pickleball.
Okay.
And the golf tournament is September 26th, that Thursday. And we're still working on possibly even having live music after the pickleball tournament up on the roof of Bobby's.
Oh, nice.
We're at the Bobby Hotel right down there on 4th Avenue. It's like 230 4th Avenue North. Okay. And it's 3 blocks off of Broadway.
Great.
And we checked it out. And, I couldn't ask for a better place. Okay. It's got a pool, it's got a jacuzzi and a bar and a pickleball court.
Perfect.
So how's that? How's that for kicking it up for a Stevie G event? Okay?
Yeah, it sounds like a good time. And I mean, Nashville in and of itself is a great city. You're gonna have a lot of fun there. My family lived just outside of Nashville for 15 years, so we spent a lot of time there.
Well, you and anybody watching this, any of your friends from down there that want to come play, it's open to everybody. It's not like you got to have a special invitation. Registration never closes.
Okay.
So if somebody on that Wednesday realizes they can skip out of work or play golf on that Thursday, they're welcome to just show up. We'll find a place for them to play.
That sounds great. We will spread the word. We lived on Old Hickory Lake, which is about 20 minutes outside of town. So we'll spread the word in that area and drive some people there.
Yeah, because like I said, it's a blast. So for like $275, you get to play pickleball and play golf. Okay. In a pickleball, you're going to get a paddle. Okay.
Nice.
You're going to get food, probably a couple of adult beverages. And in that fee, you also get the golf, which will probably be a golf glove and balls. And I don't know what else we're going to have for everybody that plays golf. Okay. Of course, we've got the SGC Foundation cigars. So we sell cigars for $10 a cigar for money going to the kids. Okay. We've got them we got regular Habanos, 100% Habanos. We've got them double Maduro infused with bourbon. We've done it with Screwball. And then we also have now got the Drew, DRUH belts, custom belts made with the belt buckle with the logo.
Great.
Of course, now we kicked it up with, the iMPACT paddle, pickleball paddle from you guys.
Yeah, no doubt. I think they're going to be a hit. Did you mention to me yesterday you're doing a pre-sale with a discount?
Yeah. Yep.
What's that looking like?
It's looking good. That's what I said. I already got like probably 7 of them sold already.
Nice.
That people said, hey, can I order it now? And how do I get the money to you? Your logo and everything with pickleball and the paddle and all that stuff will be up on our website probably today, probably within the next 2 days. Everything will be up there to where people can go on our website, the homepage, click on your logo, and it'll take them straight to your website.
Great. Thank you.
And then you can tell me where you want to direct it. If you want to direct it to where I found you, with the paddle and the cover that says, hey, build your brand. I mean, that was amazing. I mean, I saw that and I go, man, I got to contact this guy because I got to find out if this is real.
Yeah, the paddle's become a real good marketing vehicle for a lot of companies. We've made paddles for Tesla and Uber and tons of big brands. We've done stadium events, all sorts of different situations. But what's nice is it's not one of those throwaway promo items. It's
Yeah.
something that people keep pulling out. You see it on the court. People ask, where did you get that paddle? That's so unique. What is that supporting? They want to know the information on it. And so it really is a very effective way to spread the word about your brand, about your foundation. It's a very effective tool.
None of that, but what I also noticed, okay, that y'all got all kinds of different gear to go with it, okay? The different shirts, shoes. So I was joking, okay? And everything comes through my head, and I do crazy stuff just off the top of the deal where we've done logo clothing from, yoga, workout clothes to beach attire to the beach towels, computer bags, and everything. And I've done the FootJoy, MyJoy golf shoes with the Dreamcatcher logo on it, okay?
Yeah, you told me that. That's very cool.
And I got like 20 pairs of golf shoes with the logo on because every time I do one of these events, I got to come up with a special shoe, to
Oh,
coordinate,
nice.
okay?
Yeah.
So I noticed that you got them shoes, and I was joking with a guy by the name of David Chin that's like the ambassador for Mexico to China. He's Chinese and everything, and he's working with me on the different Super Bowl tournaments that we're doing, like what we did Vegas, and now we're going to do, New Orleans. So y'all are invited to be part of that whole pickleball craziness at the Super Bowl tournament and golf tournament there. That I said, pickleball shoes. Oh yeah, man, we got to figure out who can manufacture the SGC pickleball shoes so we can put our logo on the pickleball shoe because, now everybody's like, well, I got to have a certain shoe to play pickleball in. I got to have, and ads on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, everywhere you go has got, well, you need to have your husband wear these shorts because these shorts are like totally comfortable, or, this is the total comfortable polo. You need to buy this pickleball polo. You can't play pickleball without wearing this polo, right?
That's right. That's right.
So
Makes you better. Makes you
yeah.
faster.
So
We can do we do a whole wide variety of products. We can do branded balls, which we should really talk about for your Vegas event. They make really good giveaways. They'll be using them. They can be using them on all the courts. The branded balls are really nice. But we can do lead tape, over grip. You can even have just branded neoprene covers without the paddles themselves. Edge guard tape. I mean, there's a million accessories for pickleball.
yeah, because I saw that. I mean, when I was looking, I know that you got what you call the sleeve, right? Because you got the regular, the grip, the handle, just like golf clubs. You can customize your grip. You can do whatever. So I've seen some where people have, well, like if they like the LSU, we'll just pick on LSU for the sake of picking on them because Roll Tide is still having problems with who they're going to have as a coach. But you can put that purple sleeve on it, even though our grip is black. They can get the sleeve whatever color they like and put that sleeve on it.
Yep, absolutely. You can, yeah, we have over grip, edge guard tape. You can make them match. We can do the colors of the foundation. We can do just about anything with the pickleball paddle.
Hey, so I got a question for you because it came up. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm going to have everybody technically having a paddle that looks alike, right? Now I know there's going to be people that are going to say no, I got to have whoever's other brand, okay? But we ain't mentioned those brands here, okay? But at the butt of the grip, the handle,
Yeah.
that you can get. I don't know how it gets stuck in there. I don't know if it's suction cupped in there or if you use super glue in there, but you can actually get stuff made like with your, whether or not you wanted a 4-leaf clover for those boys that went to Notre Dame or, their initials on it so they know which paddle's theirs if it's just laying there. And I don't know if you guys have that because I know that some people have asked me about going and doing that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We have this is called the butt cap,
Yeah.
and you can put just about anything you want on there.
Sweet.
But yeah, we can do initials are a little tricky, but we can do the 4-leaf clover. We could do a SGC. We could put the Fun Bunch logo on the bottom. Anything like that.
Oh, now well, you hit my story because that's what I was just going to ask you if you can put my TFB on the butt.
For sure, that seems like it would be good luck.
Yeah, well, I'm going to need some luck, okay? But hey, I'm just glad that like I said, I'm so pumped about Nashville. We're still like 90 days out, I think, something like that. We're still working on it, kicking it up. Like I said, I'm going to get those vertical banners, that I call banana banners, to put up there with our logo, your logo on them, calling it the mixer that we can reuse every deal because one, it's up on the roof, so you're not going to stick it in dirt. So you got to do that whole footprint with weighted water or whatever in the bag that keeps it from falling over type deal. But we're gonna market the fool out of it, videotape it. Like I said, Gary Womack that's coming from St. Louis. He's been in the business probably over 30 some years of being a cameraman for CBS out of St. Louis. Was a cameraman in Nashville for a little bit. He's connected to the anchor for CBS News, and he's coming to play in it. So we're gonna have a lot of different videotaping, still pictures, and all the different formats to use for your website, our website, or whatever marketing that your marketing company needs to promote it in different formats.
That would be great. And what I really hope, Stevie, is that we sell all of these paddles during pre-sale, and you're already making another order for this upcoming tournament. I'm hoping you're out of paddles and we got to make more.
Hey, well, I wasn't going to break it here, okay? I was going to wait another couple of weeks for you, but I'm already working on the second order, okay?
Great. That's what we like to hear.
We're working on because, well, first off, I got 100 covers. I got 50 paddles. I got to go get the other 50 to put in the dang 100 covers. I mean,
You got it.
And the fun part about it is not only am I using them for the pickleball tournament on that Wednesday, okay? There's probably going to be a lot of people at the golf tournament that didn't play, right? Because they couldn't take 2 days off. Well, I'm going to raffle the paddles off and auction the paddles off to raise money for the kids. So we're going to use the paddles as raffle and auction items at the golf tournament.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds great. That's great.
Well, I'm already thinking about that second order, okay? I'm already working on it because, see, the thing is we got Nashville in September, okay? 30 days later, we're at Panama City Beach doing the same thing, our annual Toes of the Water, Ass in the Sand beach party, golf tournament with the pickleball the day before. I've got my guys down there researching Margaritaville Resort. That's where the pickleball courts are that we're going to use.
Yep.
Working out that deal with Margaritaville and our good friend Jimmy Buffett that helped some of us get through college.
Yeah, absolutely. We actually made paddles for Margaritaville.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'll send you a picture of one after this. They're pretty.
Yeah, that'd be great. So we're going there in October, and then we'll probably support some people during the November, December timeframe, and then January we kick it off in Orlando the third week of January at the PGA Merchandise Show. And this is where we're going to get with you. We usually do Wednesday nights, the big night that they always have different things going on. And then Thursday, they do their concert. So that Wednesday night, we're going to go up the street where the Ferris wheel is, called The Point, that area where Capitol Grill and everybody is. And that's where we're going to host playing pickleball outside with live music and people understanding, how to, with the other manufacturers of the belt company, cigar company, you guys and everything, that we're going to have people walking through the PGA show, passing out free adult beverage drink tickets, because it's cheaper to do that than go get a booth. No offense to the PGA. I know where they got to make their money, and $10,000, $20,000 for a booth. I can get a whole lot more bang for my money giving out 100 to 200, 300 drink tickets and have everybody come down to where we're going to be playing some pickleball, live music, karaoke. You can get up and sing with the band. All that stuff going on that Wednesday night, and then have the promo, promoted sponsorships from like you guys, the Drew Belts, Club Glove, Cirques on Cleveland, whoever else wants to participate, get in on it, and then they can have everybody come by and talk about their product.
That would be great. I was just thinking after this interview, I'm going to talk to my wife and see if she's off work and see if we can make it down to the Nashville event. We both love golf, and she can come down and represent Columbus children, and I can represent iMPACT, and we can all have some fun together. It'd be fun to meet you.
Well, absolutely. And that I told you that every portion off of the iMPACT paddle is going to Columbus Children's Hospital.
I love that. I love that.
Okay. Besides, tell her that, because not only do we usually, whatever city we do the event in, is where we donate the money to that local children's.
Sure, of course.
And we used to do St. Jude's the first 2 years till Katrina happened in New Orleans, and went there and we found out that, one, St. Jude says all the money's got to go to them or nothing, okay?
Right.
And you can't split the money. And then we found out by us doing everything with children's in that local community, it's like Stevie G is now from New Orleans, or Stevie G's from Columbus, or Stevie G's from, and all the Fun Bunch are from that city, right? Because everybody's got a story connected to it.
Right.
And now you're part of the community. So that's why we do Children's Hospital, donate it wherever we're doing the event. We donate to that hospital. And then we also do stuff at Christmas time. Like we'll take some of these paddles and say, hey, if you donate, $500, we'll ship you a paddle, type deal.
Sure.
And things like that. And then at Christmas, we take that money. We kind of do it right before the NFL does their gig, right on Thanksgiving. We kick it open. And then you take that money, and then the hospitals can use it for their Christmas parties, either buying presents or food and punch and stuff for the kids at Christmas that have to be in the hospital over Christmas.
That's a lot of fun. That's great. I love it.
That's what we do, and if it ain't fun, we ain't doing it, okay? There's enough people out there that got that stress, man, that I don't need the stress. I'm just going to go out there and be stupid and have fun.
Stupid for a good cause. I like it.
Yeah, and then of course in February, I'll let you go because I know you're swamped, because you got a lot to do besides just do Stevie's paddles. But February 4th is the charity golf tournament in New Orleans around the Super Bowl, and then the pickleball is going to be February 5th, that Wednesday, at the Country Club.
Great.
Right there. So we're doing the golf, doing pickleball, probably a cigar lounge party one night. We're doing a sports and finance workshop out there at the golf course. So we got you roped in, Mick. I don't know if you know what you got yourself into, buddy,
and we're excited to be a part of it. It's fun. It's for a great cause. These are great events, and we'll seriously participate in the Nashville event. It's a short trip for us.
Hey, look, if it ain't fun, we ain't doing it. And you give me your size, your polo size, and your wife's, and we'll make sure you got an SGC and a Fun Bunch shirt for the event.
That would be great. We'll be happy to wear it.
Because you're now officially a member of the Fun Bunch.
That sounds great. Thank you so much.
Hey, before we get out of here, let everybody know where they can find you, because I know where to find you, but tell everybody how they can find iMPACT to get their paddles.
Sure. We're iMPACT Pickleball on Instagram and impactpaddle.com online. You can jump on our website. It has our phone number on there, our contact information, and way too much information about our company. So feel free to dive into that to learn more about us.
Hey, I appreciate you coming on the show. I know it was short notice, Mick, but this is how it usually goes. There's a thought that floats through my brain, and I go, hey, Mick, can you come on the show? So
I appreciate it, man. I'm happy to be here.
Hey, I'm happy to have you. And like I said, we got a lot of good things coming, because the paddle's just the start of it. Now we're going to do the butt of the handle. We're going to do clothing from you guys. We might even do some of your pickleball shoes,
That would be great. We'll put something together for you.
Sounds good.
All right, Stevie, I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
You bet. Thanks for coming on.
Bye-bye.
Do you like a good cigar? Not me. I like a great cigar. And if you enjoy a great cigar, like these guys, then you want SGC cigars. Not only do you get a great smoke, but a portion of the proceeds from each cigar goes to help the children. And let's face it, it's all for the kids. And if it ain't fun, we ain't doing it. Enjoy.
And we're back.
We're back. I told you it wouldn't be that hard, Mick.
That's a wrap, guys.
You still there, Mick? I can see you.
Can you hear us? Can you see us?
Yep, I got you. Thanks a lot, Stevie. That was fun. I appreciate it.
I told you it'd be fun. It'd be easy.
Yeah, piece of cake. 30
Yeah,
minutes
we'll have you
flew by.
on,